This guy shouldn't even be here. He's not dressed for business. I don't know how this works. It looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, there we go. Chat room.
Jesus, that works.
Jesus, I works. Sweet. This is Rotomotor. It's alive. He's in there. He's gonna do his burpees later on. Oh yeah. I suppose we can give it a few minutes. Does that audio sound alright to everyone? Oh.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord. So, audio's solid. Yeah, sweet, cool. I've got Abe here, trusty assistant. So I got three next to the red dot. Hi guys, you guys are the ones that are kicking off this first stream. But I'm guessing I'm gonna capture this as a recording later on and post it for the world to see, for some people to see. I was gonna kick it off. Number one, with a thanks to the scoops from G Fuel in the Ninja bottle. That's what's keeping us running right now. Marble Hill water. That's good for every gym setup. Every good gym setup. So I suppose this is what I wanted to run through first of all is LiftClub. Here, I'll give you guys a view of what we've got in LiftClub here, including Abe. It's yeah, G Fuel hype everyone, 40% off, still 40% off. Yeah. We've got lots of things going on here. There's lots of racks and setup. So first thing I was going to talk about was, I suppose, how we got all of this together, what we chose and why you choose certain things for your home gym setup. This is technically a home gym setup. This is a big scary home gym setup where we started off with this one, which was just a little thing that that Brett brought in from home. Basically a bit of a squat rack and a bit of a bench. So you can see it does the job. You can squat in it, you can bench off of it, you can leg. But it had a little bit to be desired in terms of safety, especially when you want to start, sticking 100 kilos on your back. So those sorts of things come into mind when you start shopping around. And the next big purchase we made was actually a big purchase. A few of us put some dollars together, but Matt, that was in the business stuff before, put most of the dollars in. This is the bad boy that we ended up as.
Do you come with the gym?
Do you come with the gym? Abe does come at the gym sometimes. So there's this is the squat rack. This is the tower of power. The big thing with this are these bits here, little safety rails. So if I move this out, and I get my man to show you guys how this works. Yeah, Abe is a fantastic model. Abe, we need some more legs. The internet demands more legs.
I can't flex. There's no quad.
Fantastic. Sweet. So he's got it basically there. Oh, it's not the right way. So what happens, right, is if Abe is squatting with a bar on his back, you want to chuck the bar on your back there, Abe? There you go. Now he's squatting down deep. He's squatting. Oh, it's too heavy. What do you do? Yeah. You make loud noises. But that's there. So the other thing with that one is if you're deciding to, okay, incoming bench. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. You can hold this one. So if you're over here, it's kind of not really set up. Benching. So you got heavy weights here, and can't do it, but you're not dead. Not dead yet. That's the theory.
Base camp ball's not included.
Base camp balls, done. So that's why we ended up getting this thing, and attached to it as well, there's a whole bunch of extra little doozies, like the pull downs. So you attach stuff to that, with up and down anchor points. So as well as that, in our little gym. Oh, g'day mate. G'day Sarah. You need a good sound system, which is, this one isn't the best, but it's got like things attached to it. So the motivation comes from the sound all the time. Today, I don't know if you can see it. This is Nipple Cops by Hellorbs. If you're into the internet, you may have heard of this guy. He's been around for a bit, but he goes under a few different monikers. But Hellorbs, he's put a pretty good EDM mix together. So after that, of course, you want to be doing some pull-ups. So there's two things. You can get the attachment on this to do some pull-ups, or you can get a separate power tower, which they're pretty cheap. I think this was about $199 or so, which lets you do the pull-ups and the dips. You can stick things onto it as well. So that's a big part. Pull-ups, push-ups. So pushing movements, pulling movements, legs, core. A lot of core stuff you can do from these too. So as you sit up here, you can like do leg raises and stuff. So that's a good thing. So that's the big rack. We've also had donated to us from Hedge, the half racks. Not actually donated, we're looking after it for him while he moves, but it's a good addition because it means that two of us can bench at the same time and listen to each other grunting.
Mutual grunt.
Mutual. But same theory applies here, guys. You've got the safety bars. They should be down the bottom, not up the top. Down the bottom, guys. They're safety bars. These things move around to set you up for different heights and whatnot. You got some pull-up bars, some little handles attached here. And this one's cool because it's got storage for your plates, which I don't know if many of you have memberships to gyms and stuff. When people leave plates lying around and dumbbells lying around, it's just shits me because it's stupid. But that's the big equipment, right? But obviously it can get pretty expensive with that sort of stuff. If you want to start a home gym, this is Jeff's selection of things that you want to get. All right, quick fire, bang. Kettlebells, Aldi. I think it's like $17, $20, something silly like that. Weight vest, bang. Dumbbells, not these ones, but you get these guys, these little black ones. You pick up from like Amart and stuff for about $70. And ab rollers. Oh man, ab rollers. Give us a demo. Here, take it. Yeah, you like it. Okay, do the roll. Keep it straight. Keep your butt straight. Go. Roll it up. Ah, yeah. I'm such a good model. Got 10 viewers. Got 10 viewers. Oh yeah. Nah, they're here for the Aldi specials. That's it. Sledgehammer. Yeah, cool. We've got a sledgehammer here. So these are cool not only for, I suppose, you're doing work around the house, but you get a nice heavy one, and they're just like an offset weight. Number one, people are gonna probably want to go buy a big heavy tire, which you can hit this with that. That's the way you do it. So the tire, Andrew Barron here at work, we ended up picking it up. I think it was a Gumtree special. Old mate had a tractor and just dropped it off and threw some money at him, and yeah, hey, you pick these up for pretty cheap. A box. You want something big to step up on? Do your box jumps as well for some plyo training. But this is the lunchtime area. Is there anything else that we haven't really covered? We got some cardio machines.
Rollers.
Yeah. Rollers are good. They're a good investment. I mean,
$1.99 at Aldi.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I actually haven't tried the Aldi one. Is that gonna fit? I might. Cool. So this is a Concept 2 roller. These are the ones that you find at a lot of CrossFit boxes, a lot of gyms. This one cost, I think it was about 2K, thereabouts. But they're a great investment. Rollers will really destroy you. Seaton, everyone's waving. Oh. GTAMP. Oh yeah. We've got the treadmills. Now the treadies, a lot of people have heard my opinion on treadies. I've had it confirmed as well by some of my lecturers and tutors at Fit College that yeah, it's not the same as running. If you are in Adelaide right now, you can attest to the fact that there's some brilliant weather out there. So if you're in the gym right now on a treadmill in Adelaide, shame. Just get out and go for a run, really. But I mean, it does have its place. If you are afraid of rain or something silly like that, you can jump onto a treadmill and just do a few kilometers. Good for a quick warm up as well, in case you don't want to go outside. I've done a lot of barefoot, actually, running on a treadmill. That's for rehab if you do plantar fasciitis damage, that sort of thing. But we've got all sorts of little bits. Abe just reminded me that we have this thing. I have no idea what it's called. I don't know what the proper name is, so we just call it the forearm fuck.
Or just the fuck.
The fuck. I should have probably marked this stream as explicit. Oh. There it is. This is gonna burn your forearms.
Just the grin of pain.
Yeah.
True anguish.
True anguish.
Especially on the second way up.
That's what she said. What does that mean? I don't know. Yep. Nice. That thing. Yeah, Grace, that thing. Always watching. Sloth is always watching.
Robert.
Rowboat here. Which one's rowboat? Oh shit. Okay, cool. Some other things that in your home gym you'll want to grab that are pretty inexpensive. If we go down here into the spider cave, the cave of spiders, we've got some rubber bands. So these aren't just for the bedroom. There's take
Mr. Gray.
Mr. Gray. Hold this, man. So you've got these things. These are like a gym in a box, literally. So you want to tilt it down a little bit over there and get the legs. There you go. So
That's what we're all here for, right?
there are the legs. Grace will attest to this, just because like we saw how she burned out her glute leads. But things like this, right? Put some tension on and just spend some time walking. Ugh. Back and forth. Do that. So that's leg stuff in a box. Other things you can do, right? If you don't have a squat rack, you haven't got that stuff, stick this over your head and start squatting like that. Pretty simple. These things. Curls. Yeah. What else? When's morphin time? I don't know. I'm gonna need a swig of G Fuel.
Those legs. Proudly sponsored by All Media.
Grip work. Everyone knows that I'm a big fan of base camp, and I especially like their balls. These are good for all sorts of things. Attach them to anchor points, but also, I suppose a few of you have probably seen Ninja Warrior. Been on TV and things. Got these things here, little rock climbing holes. I think there was 4 rock climbers that got really far, and the reason they get far is their grip strength's amazing. You do all this sort of stuff. So them, and a rope. I forgot the rope. So ropes are generally pretty expensive.
Question: where to get the bands from?
What's that?
Where to get the bands from?
Where do you get the bands from? I found a bunch on eBay. If you jump into places like Rebel Sport, Amart, they have a few, but if you jump onto eBay, yes, the quality could be a little bit low, but what you do is you buy 2 packs of them, so that when one of them breaks, honestly the bands don't often break. You know what does break is does break with the little handle bits, but you can live with that. There's like a plastic tube in the middle, but it snaps, but who cares? You just keep doing your thing, keep doing your thing. Actually, that's good. Are there any more questions that I didn't answer? Nah, I think we got them. Yeah, nice.
Don't question it, seeing TV embraces.
Sorry guys, I'll learn to stream properly one day.
Oh, it's gone.
Now the chat's gone.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, there we go. Post in Discord after it's done. I gotta keep a running set of show notes which I can post in. So some things for these. eBay's pretty good, but yeah, Aldi for those things. Rope, again, rope is really expensive if you go to a like a marine store or something like that. This is marine rated rope. Jump onto eBay. I think this was about $8 a meter, and I've got an 8 meter rope. Now, so you've got Spartan race coming up. Spartan race. Guarantee anyone that's going to the Spartan race will need to learn to climb a rope. So yeah, get yourself a rope or get yourself to base camp and learn how to climb a rope. Who's there? Oh, so many people. Our gloves are now in Ninja Warrior. No, they are not. So you're not allowed to have any jewelry or hand coverings. I have like this more product placement. I've got a Qualo, open your mind. That's Quato. Qualo. It's a rubber silicone wedding band. Literally, if you find yourself, so example, you start lifting a lot of weights, barbells, etc. You start gripping it pretty hard. What you find is that you pinch in there really bad if you've got a metal band.
Oh, callous.
So no, I see someone say just chalk. No chalk at all. So what they did provide on Ninja Warrior Australia, there were, if you watch through a few of the shows, you'll see there's a black towel. So just at the start of each obstacle, they put a black towel down there. You're allowed to rub your hands and rub the bottom of your shoes. So no chalk allowed. What I did notice though was that after some of the heats, some people tore off like big chunks of skin, and they had a medic apply some bandaging to that, but that was the only actual hand covering they were allowed. You weren't allowed to bring gloves, weren't allowed to bring jewelry, watches, anything like that. All had to come off. Glasses, I'm so lucky I brought contact lenses. So yeah, that's all part of it. What else you got? Main bits covered, I think, for the home gym setup. Anyone have any questions? Anyone else have any questions there about, I suppose, bits or attachments, extra bits, belts that you can hold weight on, anything like that?
We can wear some ring pops.
Oh, ring
What's
pops.
a ring pop? Them guns. Right hand.
Right-handed, dead hand. What else we got? Spartan race, gloves allowed. Nah, I think we covered that. Whoa, I'm putting my fingers in the wrong spot.
Is that Mark's butter?
Yeah, cool. I'll post where you can get those huge plastic bands. I'll find a few different things there. Ring pops. The rings QALO, Qualo.com. They've got an Australian store as well. Wearable candy. Oh, I remember them. They're like the push pops. What else? I think it's a lot of it. You want to get some decent bars. So you see here, there's. Oh, this is a question that a lot of newbies ask me, and they don't seem to understand, and they get a little bit embarrassed about asking too. If you come over here, I want to show you something. So just like people, we all have different size holes. So with weights, right? You've got the standard 1 inch, and then you've got what they call the Olympic bars. So the 1 inch ones are the ones you generally find with the cheaper sets. I think they're rated at a lot lower maximum bar weight. So what have we put on that one? And we've got to about 150 kilo on the standard 1 inch bar. But the Olympics, you can load up to 300, 400. If you get the bumper plates, like 500 kilos, I've seen people deadlift or attempt to deadlift, which is one of these ones. So again, you'll see the middle is a lot smaller than the outside. So this is an Olympic bar, and they've got a metal sleeve on the inside. So they're a lot more durable than the 1 inch. That's not to say that you're not going to get any work done if you get the cheaper stuff. These ones just feel a lot nicer when you do actually get 200 kilos on them, because you can see it actually spins as a bearing.
Can you turn the camera around?
Yeah, you can.
So you probably get better.
There you go.
Back,
Press that thing.
back lens.
You press the flippy camera thing.
Let it go.
There you go. How's that? Oh, look.
Better quality stream.
Better quality camera stream done. Yeah. So here's the that spins, right? So when you chuck heaps of weight on there, and you can see kind of as you start lifting things, it's a little bit better like that. That's the Olympic bars. Whereas these guys, these ones are just straight bars. There's nothing fancy right in at all. You can get these little sleeves that go on them, and let you put Olympic plates on them. Yeah, they're beefy. But again, when you're starting, it's just get the weight moving. Just do what you need to. So, a few more questions?
No.
Nah, all good, all good. Oh! Foam rollers. So, I suppose now, how many viewers we got? There are a few.
14.
14. I suppose it's probably a good time to mention that I'll be doing a lot more streaming, and we've got a lot of sort of ideas, myself and Grace, about what we're going to start posting things on. One of them, I literally started writing down as a dot point foam roller, but then the more I started thinking about it, there's a whole freaking episode on just foam rolling things. This is the normal ones that you see from like Kmart and whatnot. They're pretty rigid. Then you've got like the big bad boys, which are the rumble rollers. So these are the things that really just get into the bits.
There's actually 18 viewers.
18 viewers.
Or 19. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, nice. So foam rolling is pretty important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Best usernames. It's going all right, mate.
Yeah.
It's going all right. It's good.
I've got a question regarding diet for this one.
Diet? Yeah, okay. What's the diet? Do you change your menu for you days before and you say, oh, okay, cool, Vance. Yeah, nice. I should first preface this with saying that I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist. There are people that are actually schooled in this. That being said though, what works for me, I've found, is
You like my Loma drawing.
Doma. I am of the school of carb loading. Generally, when I'm out of race, I will try to eat as close to keto as possible, as close as my willingness to not eat chocolate.
Jars of fat.
Jars of fat, yeah. I'm a pretty high fat diet normally. But that being said, what it does is that teaches you to burn a lot of fats, burn into the ketogenic. There's so many things to talk about, and I should get my facts straight before I actually start quoting things. But days before a Spartan race, probably like 2 days, I'll switch to about 90% carbs in my diet and making sure that I drink a lot of water too. Carbs are what your body burns as you get into the red zone, level 5 or zone 5 of heart rate. So it needs more carbs at those real high pressure points. Spartan race is not like a low and slow ultra marathon. You will be basically attempting to raise your heart rate real high, real fast, running really fast. And if you fail something, you got burpees. And yeah, you guys know just how high.
Show people what a burpee is, Jeff.
What a burpee is? Oh dear. Okay, Spartan burpee is down, hip back, chest to ground, up, clap at the top. 30 of them. You're doing 30 burpees. If you fail an obstacle at Spartan. And that raises your heart rate, so you want a big carb thing. So I suppose that's a long answer to a short question. Personally, I'll start to carb load before a race, and normally I'm a high fat diet guy. Hope that answers it, man. Awkward silence. I've got Abe out here, and I promised Abe a workout. So if you guys out there have any ideas, actually, what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, yes, you do, Fuzzy. Grace loves burpees. Yeah, Fuzzy. There's 1 attempt per obstacle if you're in the elite wave. This sounds really elitist of me, but I haven't actually run an open wave in a Spartan before. I've only been in the elite waves. That's 1 attempt, that's it. So if you hit the wall, eat shit, then you have to do burpees. If you have a dead ball and
My legs are always killed, Grace.
Which one?
Legs.
Yes. Yep. So it's 1 attempt. I think with the teams and the group events, they're a little bit more forgiving. Obviously the first timers. There's a rookie pass as well. If you haven't signed up for one, don't be afraid. You can sign up for a rookie pass and you can skip the burpees altogether. But you only get one of them in your
I did the side planks before you.
Side planks. Oh, okay. Well, another one actually. While you're at Grace, if the side planks are a bit much, which they can do, especially if you do 5 sets of them. Another thing you want to do is grab a band, put your leg in, and you can spend some time doing that. Probably a bit hard ones. There you go. Like that. So you need the side ones like that. So that if you're not strong enough to actually do a side plank lift to begin with, you'd go to them. Or if you've done 5 sets of side planks and you've burned out, then you go to them just to do like the drop sets. Drop the weight, get through some more reps with some more volume. 5 weeks until Spartan, guys, Adelaide. There's one coming up in Bright as well, so for you Victorians out there, big heels, get used to running heels.
Comments about his legs.
Oh, Jesus. Legs?
Yes. Oh. It's bedtime for America.
Is it?
Viewers.
Everyone's heading off to bed? Okay. No worries, Vance. Nah, it's good to see you, man. What are you? I don't know. Fushi, what am I? It's a bit existential for a Friday afternoon. I don't know what even is this?
You are what you eat. What do you eat?
You are. Hey, so let's talk about, actually, guys getting started. If you don't yet have a home gym, don't know what you're doing, don't use that as an excuse. Like, oh man, I've got nothing. I can't work out. Bullshit. Let's do a thing. There's a thing called a Tabata. This is high intensity. So what we're doing, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. And we're going through 8 exercises. So let's have a brainstorm, guys. Abe can kick us off. What's an exercise, body weight exercise we can do in a Tabata fashion, 20 seconds high intensity?
Bodyweight squats.
Bodyweight squats, yeah. So 1, bodyweight squats. Cool. 2, what's next? So that's legs.
Grace has said burpees.
Burpees. yeah, she does.
I hope you like pizza.
I hope you like pizza. Cool. Burpees. What's another body weight thing you can be doing? Watch out behind you. Suggestions?
I got nothing.
That's our mountain climbers.
Eccentric push-ups.
Ooh, okay.
Mark says star jumps.
Star jumps. Yeah, jumping jacks.
Not the demonic goats, but.
Done. 5. What do we got?
Did you get push-ups?
Push-ups? Yeah. Well, we're pretty intense on the upper body pushing here. What I reckon we do is
weighted lunges, Matt Tom.
Ooh. How about Matt Tom? We go plyo and we go some jump lunges. All right, 7. What do you got?
So explosive.
Yep. Yeah. Jump lunges. Anything? That? Okay. We're gonna do wind sprints.
Seated dips.
Oh, okay, done.
Box jumps.
Oh, it's a bit advanced. You want to box? We'll do some dips.
Jump knee tuck.
Actually, what I was gonna say, jump knee tucks is great, but so this is good for beginners. We can talk about progressions and regressions as well, guys. So bodyweight squats. Bodyweight squats, we all know what they look like. They go down and up, down and up. So if that's too easy, because sometimes 20 seconds you're not gonna actually ramp up your heart rate too much. You can go straight into the squat, jump, or squat tuck as well. So that's your jump tuck squats. So jump tuck. Cool. Burpees. How do you make them harder? I can't backflip. I can't do that. I think we can leave them, but what you'd probably do to make them easier is to do mountain climbers instead. So just in case people can't do them. You can do these, so a quick history lesson, burpees actually first used to look like this. So that used to be a burpee. I think they're just called jump push tucks now or something silly like that. So that you could regress to that. Mountain climbers, they're actually mountain climbers look like this. Down here, tap up. What you can do to make them harder is actually bring both feet up to the side. I think they're called side skiers or something. So, you do 2 feet.
Wacky jacks.
Wacky jacks. Woo! Okay, let's call them wacky jacks.
Mark also would like to see forward-leaning inversions.
I don't know what this is.
I don't even know what that means. And we've got someone else is commenting about the jargon we're throwing around here.
Jargon, yeah. We're Aussie. Yeah. Apologies.
I meant like these terms.
Oh, these things. Yeah. No. Like you'll see a lot of people call things a lot of different things. I try not to get butthurt when I think something's been called something for a long time and someone's like, it's actually called that. Cool. As long as everyone's forms are right and we're all getting after it, there's no real drama. So.
What's a lalico?
Lalicos. That's a person.
I don't even. Mark Troll, it's a pregnancy exercise. Hey.
Oh, yes. Pregnancy.
Working your core.
It's a whole thing. Your pelvis goes all out of whack and stuff. So there's a whole thing with pregnant women who should still exercise, by the way. There's a guy over there.
The sloth always watching.
The sloth is always watching. Star jumps. How do you make them harder, guys? You want me to show you? Everyone knows a star jump? Touch your toes together.
God.
Oh yeah. It's like a floating Buddha, but not floating at all. So where do you go? Heel tap. Let's do that. Push-ups. How do you make them harder?
Work your pelvic floor at the same time.
Get pregnant. Clap push-ups. Okay, jump lunges. How do you make them harder? Wait. Cool. Wind sprints. So that's just running back and forth. How do you make that harder? Put a vest on. Probably don't have time.
Zenyatta.
Run faster. Done. Dips. So dips. A few different things. Everyone's got a chair. If you've got a door, you've got a gym. Everyone's got a chair at home. So you can start off like this, bend your knees, and go down as low as you can. Enough. So that's level 1. Level 2 is like this. Done.
Them straight legs.
Straight legs. Level 3 is get over this dude. Tip like that. Level 4 is grab a belt, put a weight, hang some balls from you. So that's dips. That's dips. What do you say, Abe? We start the timer and we Tabata.
This is salty.
Salty, so salty. We're gonna do a workout, guys. We're gonna like step away from the tap.
What's level 5 of dips?
Level 5 of dips.
Not even the final form.
Oh, you can do the yeah, no, yeah, okay. We're not set up for it. I think they're called Russian dips. If you search for them. Nah, I'm not even attempting. You're basically where you are on parallel bars you start from here and then raise yourself up to that.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, they're next level. So you search for some of the gymnasts. Gymnasts are just amazing guys. Their physique's just phenomenal, and they don't lift any weights or anything. What do we got there? French fries. Oh, chicken dipper. Done. Cool. We're gonna turn the music up. We're gonna step away from the chat and maybe put the camera onto Abe.
Why me?
I'm gonna destroy him. I'm gonna destroy Abe. All right, let's get this timer set. Oh, here's a good thing, guys.
Ultra timer.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you can do ultra timer or my wide or something. It's like Tabatas. Here we go.
So, we got Ronan dude here with bad knees. Will these reckon?
Yeah. So I haven't really covered injuries and things like that. Bad knees. There's so many things that could be causing the bad knee. So it really is. Number one, I suppose having a chat to you and just figuring out what's caused it, what's doing things. Two, finding out where the weaknesses are that have, I suppose, led to the injury or where you're now weak because of the injury, and then recovering from that. So there's so many, I won't give you a definite answer. I think it'd be unfair of me to do that. So things with knees you want to watch for. Anything where you're like landing hard. Bodyweight squats, you go to your own range of motion, you see what you can do. Burpees, you probably wouldn't go to the full jump. But other than that, jump lunges, you just do standard lunges. And yeah, that's it. So knees are a big one. I hear a lot of people with back issues as well. Back issues, you want to do a lot of core work. Shoulder issues, you want to watch your push-ups and dips, things like that. So yeah. Any other questions? Lift with your legs, not your back. Yeah, yes and no, Ninja. I suppose where you get issues with your back when lifting is when you actually have a loaded curvature of the spine. I'll probably give a quick demo just on a light weight. So deadlifting, there's that's not. So normally a deadlift would look something like that. Pretty small weights, but again, you are using a lot of your glutes and your back, your legs. You then upgrade to these things called Romanians or straight leg, stiff leg deadlifts, which look like this. So you are using a lot of hamstring and glutes, but what you're also using is a lot of this erector spinae here. It's teaching you to actually use that properly. And the main thing with that is that I wasn't lifting like this. So once you start actually putting loaded pressure on the vertebrae, that's when you herniate discs, that's when you pop stuff out. That's no good, it's no good. So it's lifting with your back, but making sure you've got like a real strong core, and it's lifting like a telegraph pole, just a real solid mass of muscle lifting as opposed to a slouchy mess. That's where you run into issues. Does that make sense? Hopefully.
We'll nod for them.
Sweet. That's some things.
What
we are.
More than 2 pull-ups.
What's this one? What a good back exercise and do more than 2 pull-ups. Yeah, sweet.
The answer is more pull-ups.
What's that? Do more pull-ups. So if you can get to a gym, you want to set up one of these things. And so, there's nothing on it, but basically that sort of motion. Because essentially that's what you're using when you're doing pull-up. So pull-ups are like that, but if you're with this one here, it's just like that, with less weight obviously. So if you can lift it without lifting your body off the ground, that's less weight than you weigh, so you progress up. You can get a lot more complex, where you start up high, and then you slowly lower yourself. So pop quiz Grace, what's that called? Eccentric. So it's adding time to the lengthening of the muscle, which basically builds a bit more muscle. So so if you start up high, again, up high, and slowly lower yourself. As much control as you can. Do that like 5 or 6 times every few days, you'll build up the muscles you need. Obviously dropping a bit of weight helps a lot with pull-ups. Also the grip. So pull-ups, you would have seen I was standing like this. You've got chin-ups like that. And chin-ups will actually use a lot more of the biceps as opposed to the back. So you can use them as a progression to get up to pull-ups too. That's a good question. That's a good question. Heaps of people ask about pull-ups and things
Frenchies.
like that. Frenchies? Mic required for Jeff, yeah.
Set up a chat.
I know. I got so much to learn, so much. Oh, thanks for sticking with me though, guys. Yeah, I'll start getting some tech soon. If people are into it, if not, I'll piss off. But yeah, because we're gonna need a camera when we start doing the workouts. Did anyone want to see us work out, or is that just?
Just gonna shake your head for people.
No, yeah.
Apparently the audio is actually really good.
Audio is alright.
Ronan dude, defo learning lots.
Oh, cool. No, good.
You're so learned, Papa Homer.
This is tip of the iceberg stuff, guys. This is like it's enough to not get you into trouble when you get somewhere. So there's so much that I could teach people just face to face and work with them. Yeah, literally learning to do your first pull up is awesome. Learning to do 10 burpees without stopping is awesome just to get through that. And I don't know if the people in chat here have seen my transform and even Abe's transform. This guy's an absolute beast now. He's just
There's no transform.
There's transform. legs in the calves. He's got a big hole in his shin now. Transform. See the hole? You got the hole? So yeah, this is an office space. There's Jeremy.
Hey, no paparazzi.
No paparazzi. So I suppose that's another lesson as well for the viewers out there.
Oh dear.
What's that one?
Show me your way, sensei.
With the gasm.
Oh face.
I suppose just doing it where you can. This is an office space. This is an office warehouse, and we've taken over. Feel fortunate enough that people have let us take it over.
We've got mats, which kind of makes it better than just cold concrete.
It is nice having mats, having things to do. Having a shower block's nice now as well. Just you don't stink up. Yeah. Oh, you got water out. Oh, okay.
Got a suggestion from Spanky Hunter. Check out.
Some videos. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, nice. I'm always up for learning. You're gonna step on a thing. Yeah, done. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna set up a timer. And that's what I was showing you, wasn't it? The timer app. Because if you've got stopwatches and stuff, that's okay. But what's really handy is if you can set yourself up with a bit of a timer here.
Presented by the new iPad Pro 10.5 inch.
Yes. That's right. Sound effects all the way up. So this one's Tabata. Like I said, there, it's ready to go. Tabata's a pretty famous way of training. This what we're doing technically isn't a Tabata. I should also point out. Real original Tabata was done with cyclists with much bigger legs than me. And what they actually found was their VO2 max, which is how much volume of oxygen you move around. And then they pushed them like 140, 150% of their VO2 max for 20 seconds. So these guys were vomiting. It was hardcore, full on. But what they found was that a 4-minute workout was better than like an hour workout. Just over time, they built up better aerobic capacity with that. So that was a really interesting find. But because it is so famous, a lot of apps come pre-built with timers. So you got like a bit of a count there, and then it counts in. I don't know if there's any noise. There should be noise. So yeah, you got the working things, and it just does its bit. So it counts down. Beep 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 beep. What's the best way to gain more stamina? Stamina, yeah. So is this stamina under power, or is this stamina sort of under endurance, or what's the context with the stamina there? Elite 411. I suppose there's a couple of different answers. First, you want to be building your your general stability. You want to be building up just like base level this stuff, which I've shown you, and you want to get good at this. Then you go to what they call, what's that?
Endurance.
Endurance running, yeah, cool. So you want to then go for a bit of hypertrophy. It depends on how you look and how much weight you have and stuff. If you are heavy with body fat, you want to drop that. If you are really lean, really skinny, then you want to put some mass on through hypertrophy, which is big weights, big reps. Endurance is the third stage, and that comes with literally just learning to push through the thresholds. Learning to have German volume training, that sort of stuff. That adds a lot of size, but then you get a lot of endurance with that too. So you kind of can't just go straight to endurance. You do have to make sure you build the basis for that first. Again, it's different for everyone, and yeah, you kind of
A comment. Make Jeremy do stuff.
Jeremy
Jeremy burpees K-Go. Dale the man's skin.
That's right.
Oh, Dale the man's skin, but whose skin? Who are we flaying?
What's your code of martial arts? Goju, yeah. Done. See, we've got
Goju berry. Yeah.
We got lots of talented and fit people here. So he's done lots of stuff. Exactly.
Give him the ninja kick something.
Yeah, endurance, and I suppose with endurance you need the flexibility, ninja kicking things, and yeah, lots of that.
I think we've bled half the viewers due to the time zones.
Oh, yeah, okay. Americanese.
Yes.
I got to keep that in mind, don't I? What time's good for people? What time is it for people that aren't in Australia there? Late night, I suppose. 15 hours? What up? What up? Water? Blood pressure? Towels. You need towels? I've got a bunch that I bought off of eBay as well.
It's just past midnight in Chicago.
Oh, cool. Okay. Chicago. Yeah, right. Gotcha. Let's get away. So maybe we do like Friday morning. Or I'll wait until like late Friday night and people can get after a Saturday morning in the States. That'll work. How about I run 8 through a session? I'll film you.
It's actually not too late in some parts of...
Okay.
But yeah, because it's large.
That's right. That works. Start the timer.
You gotta be like this.
You're gonna be like, I'm gonna be like this.
I'm gonna get this.
I'm gonna break everything.
I'm gonna reprieve self first, so I'll let you solo for a bit.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? Yeah. Be right back. Abe's gone. Always flailing his arms. Cool. 1:15 midnight. Yeah, sweet. 11:14 Canada, California, 10:15 California. Right. No dramas. So it's still dark hours. Dale demands skin. Oh, Dale. I haven't read half these. I don't know if Abe's been telling me everything. Teach us, senpai. That's fuzzy. Frenchies. Oh no. Whoop, cool. So yeah, we do have the TV set up, which I can probably get some things happening on there. That's a really good thing too. I know a lot of hardcore people are, oh, you can't have a TV in a gym, rah, but you get a lot of online delivery of content these days, so you can actually download some videos or pay for streams of yoga classes and things like that. Yoga's really important. We got some of those yoga mats. We got some of those balls as well, fit balls and stuff. But yeah, I think Abe's, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, exactly. TV's for timers. What time is it right now? 14:46 hours. So nearly 3 o'clock. Yogurt flame. Mark wants to know my views on cheese. Wouldn't you like to know my views on cheese, Mark? Best cheese. It's great fat. I think that's mainly it. Abe's back. You warmed up? No. Oh dear. Let's move this. Let's see how this works. Oh, this is so good. How long is a typical Spartan race, Ronan? Oh, sweet. So there's three flavors of Spartan race. There's a sprint, which is 7 kilometers. What's that? About 4.5, 5 miles. There's a super, which is 14 kilometers, which is about 8 mile, I believe. Yeah, 8, 9 mile. There's Mad Monkey. There you go. 21k beast. So 21's a half marathon, 13.3 mile. 13.1. 13? Maths, no good. 42k Ultra Beast, which is marathon length. 21.1. Yeah. Hurricane Heat. Yeah, absolutely. But are you going to do the Hurricane Heat, Rotomotor? Are you going to do it? Hurricane Heat isn't a race. It's a 4-hour workout. Basically, you rock up with a pack that weighs about 23 kilos. If you're a few kilos off of it, they can decide to make you carry someone else's pack or something silly like that. It's one of those military sort of head fuck ones. So it's good. It's good. Teams. Yeah, 13 mile. Thanks, Grace. 26 mile. Done. Nah, so Ninja, you got to remember as well the 7k. That's broken up by about, I think, 15 obstacles or so. So there's two ways of looking at it. You could be doing a 7k rest between obstacles, or you could be, I suppose, resting at obstacles with a nice 7k jog there. So it's a bit of rest between them. And again, these, like, if it's your first time, you're not going to be racing. You're going to be getting through, because that's enough just to get through with the headband and pick up the medal, and it's just a huge achievement for most people. Most people, well, we're down here. This is human, and everyone's office jobs living down here. We're all subhuman, and you're coming back to the hunter-gatherer, to the guys that were out there, killing elk and making jerky. Elk jerky's delicious. You're out there, feeding your family with stuff that you've hunted and killed, and people don't do that anymore. You're hunting and killing a box of KFC or something. No, it's not life. It's not life. We have the team. Okay. I think we're good. Jerky. Gasm. Yeah. Yeah. It's just best. We gotta hit Abe up some of that.
What's that?
Oh, not Abe. Hedge. What do you get? Big jerky.
You put like a kilo.
Kilo jerky?
Kilo of jerky.
Yeah. We should have a stream about food. Hands up who wants a stream about food with Jeff and Abe. Alright, let's kick this off. I'm gonna turn the music up a bit, and we're gonna start doing these things, alright? Yeah. Wing sprints are running back and forth. Oh my god, where's the artist? Okay, let's go. Sugar.
The salt.
Oh no, nothing. Alright, hello, let's go.
Take you to the next dimension.
Alright.
Fuck the next dimension. Take you to 2 dimensions away. Fuck that. Take you to the 7th dimension.
Everyone good?
I'm gonna take you to the 7th
So who remembers the order? We got squats, burpees, mountain climbers, star jumps, push-ups, jump lunges, wind sprints, dips. Better grab that with the dips. Okay.
Time is linear. Things are different here. Time is non-linear. Things are different in the 7th dimension.
Let's do it. While you're waiting, squats. 3, 2, 1. Squat, go. Jump. Alright, 20 seconds. 10-second rest. Burpees. Good music. Right. Mountain climbers. Star jumps. Go. As fast as you can. Faster. Yeah. Just like this. Sprint! Sprint! I don't know we're gonna do this. Ah. Yes. Oh. That's it. Oh yeah, my shoulder. Where's the things? The foods. Able to butter right. Yeah. Run 5 kilometers to a KFC. That's the way you do it.
It's less than 5k.
That's we got one down there. Just means you have to eat one less chicken strip. Oh wow. Calf goals. Oh dear. Yeah. We got a form Nazi. What form was that, Matt?
No, it wasn't nothing
No?
Nazi about it. I was just saying, never sacrifice form for speed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I think I wrote sprints. I don't know why. It's agility exercise in here. So yeah. Shoulder seems alright. I had Matt sit on it today while I'm on my lat. On a thing. On my lap. Yeah, sweet. Awesome. Alright guys, well I don't know, the Lycos, I don't know how to do the subs yet. This is like my first one. And I'm so tech unsavvy with this stuff.
It's too new.
Yeah. This is too new media, right? I'm old media. I can't do this shit. So thanks everyone for watching. That was intro to LiftClub, intro to Tabata. And I'm gonna do more of these if people are happy with that. Yeah, cool. Grace, I'm down. Let's do that. Nice. All right, guys. We're gonna cut it off here because it's a bit sweaty. And then Abe, thank you, Abe. Thank you, Matt. Yeah. Done. All right, guys. Bye.